Good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. I'm Paul Clark and welcome to my 5-minute tips in watercolour. Today we're going to look at some great techniques for lifting out. So let's get going. Generally in watercolour painting we tend not to use white paint. Where you have fairly large areas of white, it's simply the paper being left unpainted. Again with this cottage, all of this area here is literally the white paper showing through, even up here in the clouds. On this painting as well, all of these highlights are just where I've left the paper unpainted, even all these tiny little flecks. But what I want to show you now is how we can lift out with our brush washes that have already been painted. So let's start with just painting a simple apple. Start by painting in a very wet wash of warm yellow. Straight away drop some orange in on the left hand side. And perhaps a little dob of red. And then on the other side, a good wet wash of green. Wait for about 30 seconds, clean your brush, then dry with kitchen paper. Now lift out the highlight with your brush. You'll see that it looks as if we're using white paint, but what we are actually doing is sucking up the paint, leaving a natural looking sparkle. When it's dry, you'll notice a few backwashes, or cauliflowers as they're sometimes known, caused by the build-up of wet paint. Some artists hate them, but I love them, and I'm always happy to leave them. Okay, add in a little bit of grey shadow with a little bit of clean water. Then the little dent where the stem was, paint in a little circle of clean water, then drop in a little dark brown at the bottom. Finally, let's cheat with a little bit of browny coloured pastel here in the middle, and then why not put some highlights in with a bit of white pastel. There we go, we're done. In this painting, I created all the highlights using this method. Now for some highlights on a tree. Quickly paint in a wet brown with your number 12, the main trunk of the tree. And then with a number 6 or a number 3 rigger, paint in a few of the smaller branches. Now if you're interested, I have a very extensive video on painting trees and the link is in the description below. While still wet, paint in a dark wash for the shadow side. Clean your brush, dry it off with some tissue, then lift out the highlights on the left hand side of the tree. Few little bits of detail with my rigger. As the tree begins to dry, I lift out again with my brush, but this time the highlights are slightly more subtle as the paint has absorbed into the paper. How about a few trees in the distance here with a nice wet wash? Just a little more detail here and there, and I think we're done. Okay, so I'm going to leave you now with a few paintings that I've done using the very techniques we've learned today. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down there and leave a comment and let us know how you got on. So, take care everyone, hope to see you again soon, bye for now.